Welcome to the chat, LA. How's everyone doing out there?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Great.
guess who we have today? Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. We're going to learn a lot. This is something I think we all need to know about and know how to fix it, how to keep it, and what am I talking about? Well, first of all, this is Terina. How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
Thank you so much for coming on our show.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Yes.
It's my pleasure. It's truly my pleasure.
All right, Terina, Terina Thomas. Tell us something about you, Terina.
Okay, well, my name is Terina Thomas. I am originally from Detroit, Michigan. I moved to California in 2008.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been 10 years already. It's like,
Wow.
oh my
Cold
God. Right? I am not complaining. I have been amazingly blessed to meet some wonderful people since I've been here. I'm a hairstylist here in Los Angeles.
Can you tell?
One of the best.
Look how beautiful.
Thank you.
She
thank
makes
you.
us pretty.
She does my hair too, yeah.
Yes, I love doing hair. Is actually one of my true passions. I've been doing it for a very long time. I have been very fortunate to do a lot of celebrities and different things like that. So I've been on a lot of different stages and platforms.
Okay.
And I was blessed to be a part of the team in Detroit who actually helped make Detroit the hair capital of the world.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my
so
God.
it was truly an honor.
That's
and,
so cool.
It's something that I would never ever trade. You know,
All I
for-
know is you're the best. And
Oh, thank you.
I don't trust anyone with my hair.
Yeah.
I
know.
do love it. I love it. You know, I love taking women who, you know, have struggles or issues or, you know, with their hair or just in life period and just doing something that changes the whole dynamics of their appearance, their self-esteem. Because when your hair is laid, everything is
You
just
feel
falling
good.
into place.
That's right.
You can, you can have your hair done,
Because
and
I
have
know
on
when
the
you
sweat, and
Yeah.
feel like you can conquer the world.
That's
right.
You feel good about you.
Exactly.
And you make your customers feel great about
Yeah,
it. I
me
go to
too.
I used to go to so many hairstylists and they would just like say so many bad things about my hair, and I'm like, okay, I know
Yeah,
it's
she
not
would be in
the greatest shape, and I
tears,
know you
yeah.
know it's not the
Wow.
greatest, but you just the way you talk about it, and you're like, oh, it's pretty. You always motivate me, and you always
Yeah.
just say, no, your hair's really pretty. Every time I think negative.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
thank
it
you.
really does help. It
Yeah,
really
you know,
does.
I feel like, you know, hair itself is beautiful. You know, it's a canvas. It's an open canvas, and you can create whatever you want. So there's no such thing as good hair or bad hair.
Right.
You know, my goal was to make sure that I mastered it, so I would not run into a situation that I could not conquer.
Okay.
You know, and I don't care the texture, the length, the color. You know, I'm like, just sit down and let's be creative.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
That's good.
and I love healthy hair, and I don't expect you to do it.
Right.
I want to do it. I do what's necessary to make it wonderful. That way, your job is easy, my job is easy. We have a great time, and
That's good.
Awesome.
Love it. Love
Wow.
I love
Well,
it.
that's not just
She's the
all
best.
you do, though.
No?
Right.
Yeah. she's
Many
a busy
facets
lady.
to Terina.
Yes, I have been very, and I know I said a couple times blessed, but I truly have been blessed. You know, I have 5 amazing girls.
Yes.
Beautiful
Amazing
daughters.
girls.
Beautiful.
They are
Beautiful daughters.
So
They are,
talented, too.
you know, we call my home the queendom. Yes, we are definitely the queen.
The queen and the princess.
Yes,
Is
yes.
your dog even a?
Well, my dog, he's the only male. He's,
Okay,
he's the
okay.
only testosterone allowed right now. Yes, I am a single mom, and you know, I'm very adamant about showing my girls not just beauty on the outside, but beauty on the inside, and strength, and just helping them to be a well-rounded person, you know, because life has so many challenges.
Yes.
And if you take the things that you learn as you go along this journey, and then you learn how to use them as ammunition.
Right.
You know, when things come up, you don't panic. You just reach back on something that you've learned, and you conquer it. So
That's wonderful.
That's good, yeah.
That's wonderful.
I love
that.
empowering, you know,
That's
my
awesome.
girls and women, and just it's an amazing feeling.
That's awesome.
So what I've done, being recently divorced,
Okay.
I have, you know, really wanted to take a lot of my time, more of my time, and spend it with my girls. And it's, you know, being a hairstylist is very taxing, you know, and people say, you know, but you're good, and I love being good, you know, and I love helping people, but I don't want to neglect my family.
Yes.
Right.
Trying to
Family
sustain,
first.
you know, trying to sustain a lifestyle
Yes.
for us. So I began to kind of just do some research and learn some different things. And, you know, as life happens, you know, be it, I never call it a bad situation. It's just, it is what it is.
It's a lesson learned.
It's always a lesson learned, and you can find beauty in every situation.
True.
And, you know, I was, you know, going through some hardships, and my credit took a hit. You know, just being honest, my credit took a hit. You know, trying to raise 5 girls, trying to, you know, do this thing on my own and work, and you know, just the other things that to provide for them. You know, things get left behind sometimes.
True.
You know.
Especially working 5 girls.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you know, it's very expensive. You know, I have, you know, one that's just finished her first year of college. I have another one getting ready to graduate, and then I have my baby who's getting ready to go to middle school. Oh my gosh.
She'll be around a little while.
Yes, and so, you know, empty nester is it's
it's
coming. I'm starting to see the light. I'm starting to see the light. So, but I wanted to provide a lifestyle. I wanted to be able to sustain and improve our life. You know, even though what seemed to be a devastating or hardship or, you know, bad situation, I didn't want to lose the quality of life that we had. So I wanted to improve it, and I wanted to do that by making more money, but spending more time with my family. So I have been very blessed and fortunate to find a company that would allow me to do that.
Okay.
And I can do it part-time. Sometimes I do it full-time.
Okay.
You know, and it's just, it's really about helping people. The company is called Financial Education Services, and what we do is we really educate people on their finances, and not just, you know, what you did wrong, but let's help you get it right.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, once we fix it, let's show you how to keep it right.
Okay.
You know, because a lot of times it's just a mindset.
Yes.
You know, a lot of times we get in situations where, you know, oh, our credit is so bad, and we just kind of sit back and just hope and pray it disappears, you know, by not dealing with it. You know, or I'll deal with it later, or when I get a lump sum of money, I'll pay it off or whatever. And you don't realize you're doing more harm than good.
Yeah.
Right, because
You know?
in this country, unless you're willing to pay cash for everything,
Yes, true.
you need credit.
You need credit.
Yeah.
And, you know, cash is king, but credit is power.
That's true.
Right.
You know, it is
Right.
definitely powerful. You know, and because it opened up doors that cash can't.
Right.
That's
You
true.
know, a good name goes a long way.
Right.
A long way. And a lot of times we feel like if we made mistakes or we done things, you know, in our past, that they haunt us forever. As the, you know, a lot of the bureaus like to make you believe for 7 to 10
true.
years. And, you know, if you are already not a baby anymore, you know, 7 to 10 years is different when you're 25 and when you're 45.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
is,
So
yeah.
that's a long
For me,
time.
like, that's still scary.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
you know, it's a scary thing. You know, but what Financial Education Services is, they have provided a venue where we can actually go in, and one of our flagship products is doing credit restoration.
Oh, wow.
And I don't like to call it repair. I like to call it restoration, because, you know, you repair something that's kind of just already been torn apart, ripped apart, but you can restore, you
I
know,
like that.
and
I
then
like
take
that.
it to a higher level. Because a lot of times, like I said, it may be your fault, and then again, it may not be your fault. You know, it may just be life itself.
Yeah.
But so we teach you how to not only restore your credit, but we give you the tools to increase it and to make it better and to maintain
That's
it,
great.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a lifestyle.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it becomes a lifestyle. And all I do basically is I get with people, men and women, and I just share my story. You know, after my hardship, my score tumbled. You know, really, it tanked really bad. And since I found this service, my score has been up over 100 points.
Oh, wow.
So
Nice.
I'm extremely happy.
Wow.
And I've been, you know, I've been blessed that I've been able to help other people, you know, do the same thing. You know, I have a aunt who, she had a beautiful home, and then, you know, when the market crashed in 2008, you know, she lost it, and she had a foreclosure, and so she had been in an apartment. You know, she never thought that she would be able to purchase a home again because she could not get that foreclosure off of her credit.
Wow.
And our service went in and actually got that foreclosure off. And now she's telling her story. She's by sharing her story, because all we do is refer. I don't do any of the work.
Okay.
I just tell people, I give them my information, and we have a company in Farmington Hills, Michigan that does all the
You let the
footwork.
experts.
I let
That's
the experts
amazing.
Because I went through a
Trina,
service
that's
like that. That's
amazing.
why I was able to
Exactly.
increase my
Exactly.
credit to buy this house.
Yeah, and I used to actually, me and my aunt used to have a credit repair service where we did credit repair and property management. And it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
It
You
is.
know, just maintaining files and
Yeah.
keeping everybody's stuff private, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So that's amazing that
It's
they can do
taxing.
that. How long, let's say if a person's looking to buy a house maybe this year, if they started with you, with your service, could they possibly get their score up within a few months?
You
or-
can definitely do that. It all depends on what your situation is.
Okay.
Because sometimes, and what I run into a lot is people say, well, I paid off my debt, but my score didn't go up. Well, if you can pay off a debt and you have, you know, 2 or 3 late payments on there, just
okay.
because the debt is paid does not
doesn't mean-
that does
right,
not
it's
get rid of the late payment.
Right.
Okay, got
And
it.
that does not stop your score from
Okay,
being
got
low.
it. That
So
makes
what
sense.
we do is we go in and we hit all 3 bureaus at the same time, and we find any inaccuracies or any erroneous information, and it can be as small as a misspelling of your name.
Okay.
And we go in and we get all that cleaned up,
Oh,
and
wow.
your score can jump in 35 days.
Oh,
And
wow.
sometimes it's a misunderstanding from the
Exactly.
creditor.
Okay.
Exactly.
You know,
because
so you-
and you have to understand that the 3 bureaus are not government entities.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's what
They're
most people
personal-
don't-
they're
They are
personally owned.
corporations.
Yeah, they're companies.
So when you go to New York and Company
Right,
or
yeah.
wherever these different stores and you get a credit card, they pay the bureaus.
Okay.
They're a corporation.
wow.
Yeah,
But the
okay.
government has laws that keep them in line,
Okay.
and they don't always comply.
Right,
Got it.
right. And
Okay.
you cannot deal with just one. You have to deal
You
with
have to deal with all 3 at the
of them.
same time.
And they
Right.
all 3 can have different information on
Exactly.
you.
That's true. That's
Exactly.
And
true.
that's,
Yeah.
and that's the thing too. So many people get so much information thrown at them, and they just like they just don't even know where to start.
Exactly.
Right, so
and
wow.
we make it easy. All
Okay.
you do, I mean, it's so simple.
Yes.
And I tell people all the time, if you want to work with Terina, just go to workwithterina.com.
Yes.
It's
Okay,
that
say that
simple.
again.
Yeah, it is a simple process.
Workwithterina.com.
Yeah.
Terina. Or you can text Terina to 76626.
Wow.
Because I went through a
76626.
service like that, but it wasn't
Terina.
hers. Yeah.
And we're very reasonable
Okay.
because we understand if you had $10,000, you wouldn't be in debt. If you had it just sitting around in your pillowcase,
That's
you would
true.
pay your debt off.
Yeah.
You know, if it was that simple.
Yeah.
So we keep it very, very affordable. And one thing that we do is we give you access. Access. We are actually building an entity, a company in Farmington Hills, Michigan, where you can go in, you can talk to people, you can see the people that are working on your. It's not like a internet service where
Okay.
you can't find the people and they're over in Timbuktu somewhere,
Yeah.
collecting your
That
money.
is so
And,
good.
and we give you credit attorneys. You have
Oh.
access to credit. So if you
Are you
get those
serious?
harassing
Wow.
calls and all, you can actually call the attorney and
Oh
they
my
will
God.
take care of all that.
That's
great.
nice.
You don't have to do.
That's a good
Exactly.
service. That's a good
Okay,
service.
so-
So if you're planning to buy a home, it's time
Or
to get
just
started.
It's time to get and,
A car
and we
or
offer
anything, yeah.
in addition
that's great.
to that we because we want you to be well-rounded financially.
Okay.
So we offer LifeLock, which is
Oh,
included in our
that's
service.
included? Wow.
It's included in our service.
Nice.
Yes.
That's
We
good.
offer LifeLock, and LifeLock is one of the largest companies for protecting your identity because every 2 seconds someone's identity
That's
has been
true.
stolen. I mean, mine have been stolen.
I've
Like,
had
like,
mine stolen.
You know, so
couple times.
it's and once you start getting your credit, to where you want it to be, people are going to start coming after
Yeah.
your credit even more
Right.
because now you have something to really take.
Yeah.
So we protect it, for now and in the future.
Okay.
And then we also give people, something that we don't really like to talk about as a community. We give you what we call My Care. It's a will and trust and power of attorney. And that comes along with your service as well. Because the one thing you don't want to do, I hate to say it, but, and Prince was an amazing guy. With $400 million in assets.
He didn't have a trust.
He didn't have a will.
Right.
And
you
it goes
need-
right to probate.
I wouldn't say you do a will. When you
Yeah.
have no will, when you have a will, you go to probate do a trust.
Yep.
Do a
And
will. Sometimes
and we give you both.
Right. Sometimes you
amazing.
think
That's great.
you don't have enough to do it. Yes,
But you
you
do.
do.
I always, and I make a
Yeah.
little joke every time. I say, if you want to see the worst come out of people,
That's right.
plan the wedding and the funeral. Ooh,
Yeah.
baby.
Oh yeah.
That, you know, and
Yeah.
it's because people's emotions are high,
Mhm.
and they're, you know, a lot of times they're not good feelings or bad feelings. There's
right.
just feelings, and they don't know how to process it.
Right.
So, you know, if you have things written down
Mhm.
and, you know, allocated to where they're supposed to go, it makes life a lot easier.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and for those who want to become partners with us, we also give you life insurance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, without a physical exam.
So it's a full service.
It's a full service. We
That's
take
great.
care of all your needs.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is it, how do the services work? Is it a monthly thing, yearly?
Yeah, well, there is a monthly service
Okay.
if you are just doing the restoration.
Okay.
If you want to be a referral agent,
Mhm.
like I am, all you doing is telling people. And as people begin to become a part of your organization, once you get 5 people, there's no monthly fee.
Okay.
Your
Okay.
fee is totally waived.
Okay.
And when I tell you, it has afforded a lifestyle for me and my kids that I have never dreamed of. It's
great.
the money is great,
That's great.
but helping people, especially single moms or people who feel like they can't get out, you know, from under that umbrella. You know, it's one thing when you need a car and you go to the dealership and you kind of, you know, we pull out our Jesus thing, Lord, bless us with this car, bless me with this car, and then, you know, they finally bless you and you finally find a dealership that's willing to give you a car and you like, thank you, Lord, and then you don't realize that's not a blessing. You got a 30% interest rate.
Oh my God. That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's like that long shark rate.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be in
You
trouble.
gonna be right. You paying,
Wow.
you know, a Mercedes note on a, you know,
Wait.
a Chevy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, so it's that's
not.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The true blessing is becoming financially sound.
Yeah. You know, that is so great. Trina, you gave us some awesome information.
Well,
thank you so
thank
much for
you.
sharing
Thank you for
about,
having
how
me.
you got started and how you can help others. And if you guys want Trina back, because again, she has a wealth of knowledge, wealth of information, please state that you want to hear more. That you want to hear more, and we are going to put her information so you can get in touch with her. She can work with anyone wherever you are, Timbuktu,
Yes.
all over the United States, all over the
Yes.
world. She can work with you. So thank you so much, Terina.
Thank you
Thank you
guys
so
for
much.
having me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
much.
glad you were here.
Thank you.
I
so
really
much.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, Veronica, what do you have to tell us today?
Well, I have something to say in regard to what Terina presented to us today as a good thought or something to chew on. Do good for others. It will come back to you in unexpected ways.
Amen to that.
That's it.
Absolutely
Yeah.
awesome.
All right. Thanks for joining us all. Come back and see us soon. And
That's alright.